2019 is an awesome year for the QX50 because it got a complete ground-up redesign. And this particular 2019 is a very nice pre-owned one to consider. We recently took this one on trade for a brand new Infiniti. Some of our nicest vehicles coming on trade. This one's no exception. It's a local one-owner clean Carfax vehicle, and it shows regular service history at our service department since new. Local one-owner clean Carfax, regular service history at Infiniti since new. You know, and you're purchasing it from an Infiniti store, the very store that was serviced at, so you really can't ask for too much better track record than that on a pre-owned vehicle. This one's in beautiful shape, very nicely equipped with features. It is nasty and blustery and cold and windy out there, but I feel nice and pampered inside this QX50. I got the heated seats on full, very lovely place to spend your daily commute. And this particular one is a LUXE model, which is kind of like the mid-level trim level, all-wheel drive. Front-wheel drive is standard, all-wheel drive is optional. And this has a few options on it. It has a heated seat package that was $550. Then we have the navigation package that was $700, and the cargo package, which was $285. And then we have illuminated kick plates, which was $465. Original MSRP $44,380. And really nice upscale interior. We have this nice graphite leatherette. We have a big panoramic roof. It opens, and if it gets too bright out, we have a power extension shade to dim things down. Unfortunately, it's not bright at all, so we'll leave that open so you can see this video. We have a CVT transmission to maximize performance and efficiency by offering an almost unlimited amount of gear ratios. Electronic parking brake. We have a drive mode selected here, so we have personal, sport, standard, and eco. So the navigation, the top screen is for the navigation and parking camera. The bottom screen is a tab-like interface for vehicle settings and apps. You can actually access the drive mode selector here and drill down a little bit deeper. You can make changes to the engine and transmission. You can make changes to the steering effort. Active trace control brakes individual wheels to help the vehicle rotate better through the corners. You can shut that system on or off. This has a variable compression engine, so it has a system called active engine braking. Engine braking is a natural tendency for a vehicle to slow down when you remove your foot off the gas. Alright, so we have a nice leather-up steering wheel. The steering wheel tilts and telescopes. This one has 38,412 miles at the time of making this video. We have a blind spot warning, a forward collision warning. We have a universal garage door opener, automatic dimming mirror. So since this was had a ground-up redesign in 2019, they did make some updates over the years, but really, if you park this next to a brand new 2023 model, you'd probably hardly have a hard time telling the difference. You know, there's a few odds and ends that look a little bit different, but for most people would probably assume you're driving almost a brand new QX50. We also put 4 new tires on it. Tires aren't cheap. It's one of the bigger maintenance items, so with 4 brand new Bridgestones on it, it'll be a little while before you'll have to worry about putting tires on this QX50. And even though it's a compact, interior space is not too bad. I'm 6'2", and I had their front seat adjusted for my height. I have plenty of leg room, headroom back here. The rear seats, they also slide back and forth, which is not too common in a vehicle like this. And they recline, making it really comfortable. And having this big panoramic roof panel also benefits the rear seat occupants too, allowing lots of natural ambient light in here. If it didn't have that roof, it'd be a lot darker and drearier in there. So having that big roof panel is really a nice touch, especially in our kind of overcast climate. We have a power lift gate. 2019 is the first year you could get a power lift gate on the QX50. You can fold down those seats for more cargo space. As I mentioned, front wheel drive is standard. Intelligent all-wheel drive is optional. The reason why it's intelligent all-wheel drive is because it will be 100% front wheel drive, and then if it needs all-wheel drive, we'll send power to the rear wheels as needed. That helps improve gas mileage. Really pretty styling on the QX50, kind of reminiscent of our Q50, Q60 Sport Coupe and Sedan. For an engine, we have amazing technology in Infiniti's variable compression engine. They're one of the first manufacturers to offer a VC turbo engine, or variable compression. They have been working in this engine technology for 20 years. In 2019 was the first year they put in the QX50. It's been reliable. Obviously now we have these engines in 2023, so they've been really reliable, great engines. And what's special about it, it can mechanically change the compression ratio on the fly. So it can change the compression ratio to a 14:1 compression ratio, which will calibrate the engine for maximum fuel efficiency. You know, but if you get more aggressive on the throttle, you start doing some performance driving, the car can tell, and it'll quickly change the compression ratio to an 8:1 compression ratio, which will calibrate the engine for maximum power, which is 268 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. That's a lot of power from a small 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, but with turbocharging, that variable compression technology, that allows you to get lots of power. It's very quick, but it's also very fuel efficient. In fact, in 2019, when the QX50 was redesigned with that new VC turbo engine, it was one of the most fuel efficient vehicles in its class, and today in 2023 it still is. Thanks for watching this video. Hope to see you soon, and have a wonderful day.